तेज नहीं रहा, नहीं चल रहा है बढ़िया।
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Ginola, Kimmich, and return to Ginola, and a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
1-0 then. Heung-min Son. Gullit has it. Gianluca Zambrotta. He has teammates around him. Clear deflection and a corner now. Well, mopping up defensively. Ruud Gullit. And return to Gullit. Chance for Son. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. And support available. Must take the lead here. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Ginola. It's with Hamšík. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Heung-min Son. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Excellent defending. Martin Ødegaard. Attacking possibilities for Real. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
And that move comes to an end. Goal kick. Zambrotta. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Ruud Gullit. Well, we're into the final half hour. And he has options available. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Son. Now with Hamšík. David Ginola. Son. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Pavel Nedved. Zinedine Zidane. And he did well to cut it out.
Well, Real certainly haven't been at their best, but they might just get one more big chance to draw level here. Their fans certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Ball is loose. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. Could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Ginola. Gullit. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Ginola. Hamšík. And Kimmich. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Interception to snuff out the danger. Gareth Bale. Now Son. Real Madrid regaining possession. Martin Ødegaard. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Clears it away. Hamšík. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Good-looking sequence. And the danger is averted. Well, the half-time interval is fast approaching. Real Madrid leading. Stuart, your critique of their first half display.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Ødegaard, this could level it. Well, he took care of it defensively. Back now to the goalkeeper. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. Martin Ødegaard. And fed back to the goalkeeper, Company. Gullit has it. On to Stam. Musiala. Son. Now with Ginola. Son. Well read by Zambrotta. So half an hour remaining. Heung-min Son. Out of play and a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Joshua Kimmich. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Well, no work for the keeper when all was said and done. Vincent Company. Ruud Gullit. Musiala. David Ginola. Now Son. Likes to rock. Can he take the chance? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Marek Hamšík. Emmanuel Petit. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And so into the final 5 minutes. Kimmich. So following the deflection, a corner kick. Sound piece of defending. And a fine stop. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Musiala. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seemed second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid versus the Netherlands.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Martin Ødegaard. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Now Zambrotta. And Bronk had enough about him to deal with the threat posed. Ronaldo. Jude Bellingham. Son. And Bellingham. Oh, might be. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, just look at this. He keeps his composure and he almost passes it into the back of the net. That's a very good goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Ginola. Real Madrid have given it away. Bellingham. Ronaldo. Now Son. Well, can they prise them open now? Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Hamšík. Anthony. Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. Joshua Kimmich. And Kimmich! And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Heung-min Son. Joan Capdevila. Now with Capdevila. Very quick thinking there. David Ginola. Anthony. Ødegaard. Could still be dangerous. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And an astute piece of defending. Marek Hamšík. It's with Petit. What can Real do from this position? Son. Not away completely. And a time for cool heads. 30 minutes to go then. Must take the lead here. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
And the substitution will occur now. Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Kimmich. Now Son. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Well, potential danger. Big chance to get them on terms. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. 15 minutes left for play. Ruud Gullit showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Oh, what a goal! A tremendous strike. Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, Just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
So back underway at 3-1. David Ginola. It's with Petit. Marek Hamšík. Now Son. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Ruud Gullit. Gullit has it. Musiala. Can he put it away? In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Son. David Ginola. Back with Son. And he has options available. Ødegaard had to come up with the ball, and the penalty has been given here. And this for 1-1. Is this the moment? And it's come off the keeper. Oh, magnificent save.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reactions from the goalkeeper that was.
Oh, he's through here. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Hamšík. This could square the game. And a goal. The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Marek Hamšík. David Ginola. Now Son. Martin Ødegaard. And moving the ball nicely. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. David Ginola. And an astute piece of defending. That is that for the first half here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Iniesta. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Now a decent position. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. King. Iniesta. Eusebio. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And now looking for Marek Hamsik. Chance to finish. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Joshua Kimmich. So plenty of... A real opening now. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Jamal Musiala. Son. Very effective passing sequence. They do pass the ball with authority. And cleared away. Ginola. Could be. Oh, big chance. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Gareth Bale. Bale. And Real come away with it. Son. De Gea. Frimpong. Now with King. And it's with Ronaldinho. They've regained possession. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Zambrotta. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Son. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
No-nonsense clearance. Vicente Lizarazu. Can they forge ahead? Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Well, is it going to be a productive moment for Barcelona? Corner. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. De Gea. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Pedri. An encouraging move from Barca. Son. And Zambrotta able to deal with the danger. Iniesta. Now Son. Iniesta. Still passing it around with authority. It has to be! And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Ronaldinho. Well, a textbook interception. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Son. Now with Kimmich. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Can't miss, surely! And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Iniesta. Son. And cutting it out. Ten minutes to go. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Barcelona on the attack in the closing moments. Still level here. Oh, that's text. And it's opening up. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And that is that. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona. What did you make of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Oh, fine stop. Clearance left a bit to be desired. And they can't quite take advantage in the end. Lampard. Maguire. And on to Marquez. Now with Bale. Gianluca Zambrotta. And clears the danger. Marek Hamšík. Joshua Kimmich. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Rafinha. Maguire. Possession lost, intercepted. Oh, what a goal! A tremendous strike. Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Zambrotta. Bale. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. But how has he allowed that much time and space? He doesn't even have to jump to head it in. It's a good finish, but terrible defending.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Emmanuel Petit. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but they took care of the situation defensively. Guti. Guti. It's with Kingsley Coman. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Excellent defending. Anthony. Good-looking sequence. Rafinha. Here's Rafinha. No-nonsense clearance. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. He's in here. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Anthony. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. The clearance from Marquez. They could level it. This could be the equaliser. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Gareth Bale. Now with Zambrotta. Just 10 minutes to go. And a strong tackle.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but these Real fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise.
And back now with Vicario. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It
was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Barcelona and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Promising move from Barcelona, but they dealt with the threat posed. Anthony. Now Son. Son. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Anthony. Rafael Marquez. He's in behind. Surely. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Ginola. Son. It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close. It was a decent effort. Just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
Gareth Bale. Toni Kroos. Quiries. Now, who can he play it to? Is this the moment? And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Two 0 here and the ball is moving again. Marek Hamšík. Now Son. Hamšík. And well positioned to clear. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Son. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Rafael Marquez. Victor Quiries. Gianluca Zambrotta. Anthony. Ginola. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Gareth Bale. Now with Marquez. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Is it going to be? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Marek Hamšík. Joshua Kimmich. Ginola. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Just 15 minutes remaining. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Corner given to Real Madrid. Well, only minutes remaining now, and Barcelona with a commanding lead. Stuart, how would you assess that? But can he put it away? And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. And that is that. The final whistle has sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona. What did you make of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And Son! There it is! And just the ideal start!
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.